Hello everyone. Today we will discuss with you how can you distinguish between the voice of yourself and the voice of God. Distinguishing between the voice of your flesh, which is your desires, impulsives, and self-centered thoughts, and the voice of God is divine guidance or moral principles, can be a deeply personal and subjective process. Here are a few considerations that might help in discerning between the two. First, alignment with values and principles. The voice of God is often associated with messages that align with your core values, promoting compassion, kindness, forgiveness, and other virtues. The voice of your flesh, on the other hand, can be driven by self-interest, instant gratification, or desires that conflict with your values. The Proverbs 3:5 quote, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and do not lean on your understanding." End quote. Second, inner peace and harmony. When you follow the guidance of God, there is often a sense of inner peace, contentment, and a feeling of being alive with higher purpose. The voice of your flesh may lead to temporary satisfaction, but can also bring restlessness, guilt, or lack of fulfillment in a long run. This is the Proverbs 11:14 quote. Where there is no guidance, a people falls, but in abundance of counselors there is safety. End quote. Third, love and empathy. God's voice is often characterized by messages of love, empathy, and care for others. It encourages acts of kindness, understanding, and selflessness. Conversely, the voice of your flesh may prioritize your desires over well-being of others. This is from the Bible, Proverbs 15:1. Quote, "A gentle answer turns away wrath, but a harsh word stirs up anger." Number 4. Discernment and wisdom. Developing discernment through spiritual practices like prayer, meditation, and reflection can help you cultivate the ability to recognize and differentiate between different voices. Seeking wisdom and guidance from trusted spiritual mentors, religious texts or teachings can also provide valuable insights. From the Bible, Proverbs 9:10 quote, "The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, and the knowledge of the Holy One is insight." End quote. Fifth, consistency with divine teachings. Familiarizing yourself with the teachings and principles of your faith or spiritual beliefs can provide a foundation for discernment. Compare the messages you receive with the established wisdom and guidance of your chosen spiritual path. In the Bible, Proverbs 13:20 quote, "Whoever walks with the wise becomes wise, but companion of the fools will suffer harm." End quote. Remember, discerning the voice of God is a personal journey. It can take time and practice to develop this skill. It is also essential to exercise critical thinking and seek a balanced approach, as interpretations can vary and personal biases may come into play. Ultimately, trust your inner guidance and seek to cultivate a sincere and open hearted connection with the divine. Hearing God's voice is a deeply personal and spiritual experience that can vary from person to person. Why it's important to remember that this is a subjective process. Here are some practices that may help you in cultivating an ability to hear God's voice. First, prayer and meditation. Engage in regular prayer and meditation, creating space for quiet reflection and connection with the divine. Cultivate an attitude of openness, receptivity, and willingness to listen. Second, scripture and spiritual texts. Study and reflect upon sacred texts such as Bible or other spiritual writings. Seek insights and guidance from these texts, allowing them to shape your understanding and perspective. Third, stillness and silence. 5 moments of stillness and silence in your daily life. In the quietness, listen attentively for any impressions, thoughts, and nudges that may come to you. Pay attention to your inner thoughts and feelings, being open to the divine inspiration. 4. Discernment and confirmation. Seek discernment through prayerful reflection and seeking wisdom from trusted spiritual mentors or guides. Share your experiences and insights with them, seeking their perspective and guidance to confirm or validate your understanding. Fifth, personal relationship and intuition. Developing a personal relationship with God through ongoing conversation and seeking a deeper connection. Learn to recognize and trust your intuition, and as it can be a way through which God's voice may be communicated to you. 6. Openness and surrender. Approach the process with a spirit of humility, surrendering your own agenda or desires. Be open to receive messages or guidance that may differ from your expectations or preferences. Remember that hearing God's voice is a journey that requires patience, practice, and sincere desire to seek a connection with the divine. It is essential to exercise discernment, as personal biases and interpretations can influence your understanding. Trust your inner guidance while seeking wisdom from spiritual sources and communities that resonate with your beliefs. Thank you so much for listening. If this video helping you in any way at all, please click like and subscribe to my channel to hear more inspirational video. Thank you. Thank you for watching, and I hope you like my video. Please subscribe, give it a thumb up, like to support my channel. Thank you so much.